What up, tours? Welcome back to another Arena Open Day 1 Sealed here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. We'll jump right in. This is my attempt number 3. Double Nariv, Inevitable Defeat, Sage of the Skies. Could have some good Mardu stuff there. Some decent Teamer stuff as well. Let's see how this pool supports us. A couple of Pack Beasts is great. None of the good early white creatures. Wow. My cheapest white creature is the Sage of the Sky. Hopefully we have some good multicolored cards or red cards or something if in case we go Mardu. Blue does not have much. Some card draw effects. Double Caustic in black. Double Negotiations is good. Alright, red does have a few good red creatures. Double Shock, Sunset Strike Master. Leopards aren't terrible. Green is double Disruptive Stormbrood's great. Double Karakit Guardian. Let's see what else. Shrine Keeper. We have very good Mardu fixing, though, by the looks of it. Outposts, Crag, Caves, Baron. We have some fixing as well. Man, we have 3 Tri-lands is good. I don't think a 5-color deck is available here. I think we kind of have to just go with the double Nariv plan. Guess I'm losing. Double Karakit Guardian Roar is also very good. We've also opened, I guess, 1 Teamer and 1 Mardu Monument, so... There's an argument for some bombs in either color, I guess. That's interesting. The red is like the base in either of the builds, Mardu or Teamer by the looks of it. Well, let's look at the Teamer first and see if maybe the power level there is good enough. See, the red just doesn't really mesh with the Teamer, that's the thing. Something more or less like that. Yeah, I just don't think the supporting cast is good enough. You're really just playing it for those. I don't think that's going to make the deck good enough, so let's take a peek at the double Nariv plan then. We might run some of those, maybe not. Double Caustic, Negotiations. Unlikely we're going to be running this much black. It does appear that red's going to want to be our secondary for sure. Then we get all of these nice Mardu cards. So what does this look like? Yeah, the double Nariv's not even that good. We only have the 2 Shock Brigades for mobilized creatures. And then I suppose the Mardu Monument does make creatures that can attack the same turn, but... really the reason to play the Mardu here is because of the removal. It's just so nice. Our Teamer doesn't really have much removal. Mardu does. Could see trying 5-color. Twin Bolt would be out here. Probably wouldn't need the Rebuke with how good our other removal spells are. I really do like aggressive negotiations. Devoted Duelist is pretty weak, but it is a 2-drop. I mean, this isn't bad. But is 5-color better? No globes really hurts that plan. And we'd be running a bunch of tap lands. What would the base color be for 5-color? Green, even though our green's not very good. Our red just doesn't mesh at all with 5-color. So it'd be like green-blue base? Green-blue splashing red and maybe something else. I think this is probably our best bet. I'm going to cut one of the caustics and then maybe run 16 lands. That's probably okay. Yeah, pretty solid fixing here. I think 17, oh, maybe 17 lands is better. Maybe run 1 Caustic, 1 Osseous. Or is that cutting too much of my removal? Maybe like the 100 Battle Veterans not actually good enough. Maybe we leave in the second Caustic. Something like that? Yeah, that looks reasonable. I kind of still want to look at what the green-blue splashing red and maybe black is like. Or rather the 5-color build. We would get Sentinel, this, probably that. Certainly that. Probably won both of the monuments. We'd want both of the disruptives because they're 2-mana removal spells. Honestly, we'd probably end up running double Roamer's Routine in this build as well, would be my guess. Red sucks in this build. Black. So this would be like green, black. So Sultai base, maybe? Some weird Sultai base, splashing red for the powerful cards. Oh, I guess my mana is not actually good for Sultai base. Okay. Yeah, maybe it is just Mardu then. Yeah, I don't have the right lands to support it. That's fine. Okay. Mardu it is. Is that where we were at? No, we're missing a creature here. What creature am I missing that I had in the deck previously? I thought I had 15. Oh wait, I cut the 100 battle veteran, didn't I? Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, that looks fine. So 14 actual creature cards. And then we have the Rally, the Mardu Monument. That seems okay. And a lot of tap lands. Actually, you know what? I think I kind of want the Sentinel as just another creature. Yeah, it's another 2-drop, and it also fixes. That seems better to me. Okay. Yeah, our mana's pretty good. We have a lot of tap lands for Mardu, but I think this is good enough to support it. Okay. So this is attempt number 3 and probably the only, or the last one rather, that I'm going to be able to do. Again, was getting home from travel, so didn't have time to do any this morning, and then was too busy during the day, so. Third and final shot. Otherwise, this will be an arena open that I do not day 2. Ugly hand, but I think I keep it on the draw. Just too much removal. I guess I'm gonna grab a white here since I'm on the draw versus... Oh, well, now I can actually wait if I want and get more information. Because now I think it might be worth it to grab a black source. I was gonna grab a white if our opponent played anything there, but... Now, given the run out, grabbing black makes more sense, I think. That's good. And yeah, I'm going to reveal the Nariv so that I can also cast the Brigade here. Tomb Guard, sure. Monument's a good draw. Let's go grab a white source. Go for the exhale. We're like almost controlling Mardu, if that makes any sense. So let's go for negotiations. Because presumably they're holding open a removal for Nariv. Oh, they just have double exhale in their hand. Okay. Wow. Well, now they're definitely going to exhale my Brigade, but their hand sucks. Like, we're just gonna go Nariv into Pop the Monument. That was a pretty good draw for them, not gonna lie. Alright. Activate the monument, smack in for 3. It's fine. I think now's my last chance to where negotiations is actually going to do anything. Oh, yeah. Genius. If they pass the turn, I will attack all in Static Snare. Alright, let's go for it. They're gonna need, like, Scavenger Regent here or something. Okay, we'll take it. I mean, the deck is capable, this deck, our deck here, is capable of a more aggressive draw, certainly, but again, I think this is kind of like a mid-rangey slash control-y Mardu, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's a good hand. So let's go Wilds for white. And then if we draw land, I'll play Brigade. If we don't draw land, I'll play Sentinel. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so we get to go Brigade turn 2. That's fine. I don't need to cast Nariv on turn 4. Sure. I'll discard the Barons. Oh, awkward. That's very awkward. Okay. Oh, good luck. This is a... If they hit, they win. If they don't, they... well, they don't lose or anything, but... Nice. They only hit a Piercing Dragonstorm, or Piercing Exhale, so... I'm guessing, yeah, they're going to keep that. Save it for Nariv later on. Oh, that's actually funny. If a creature control that entered would deal damage. So this actually attacks... as a 4-power. We want to save the Dawnbreaker. Okay, they're taking a turn off to ramp. That's great. I guess in this scenario, it might be right just to run out the Sage, no value. This runs into their counter if they had one. But the way I see it, I'm not guaranteed to hit a 5th land anytime soon. I can't cast the Piercing here. Dragonstorm Piercing. Yeah, I think we just smack. Because we can hardcast the Dawnbreaker next turn, though I could have made a 2/2 first if I wanted to. But now with the Dawnbreaker pump, we have a different sort of lethal. Sure, okay. That was a good draw. I don't need to do that though, right? Pumping the Nariv means they have to block the Nariv, which means they either have to use the Pierce on my Sentinel, which is great for us. Actually, I guess they don't need to. They can just chump the Nariv, but yeah. Alright, good luck. They hit a Teamer Tawny back. That's not going to do it. We go defeat on the Disciple, and if they don't do anything, we win. That doesn't do it. GG's. All right, nice. I could have been a little bit punished there, having discarded that Scoured Barrens that one turn, but I mean, I guess I had the Sentinel to make sure I could still draw it the following turn. In any case, 2-0 for now. All right, on the draw. It's okay to keep. Though I wouldn't call it great. Untapped land here would be big. Nice. Yep. So we can go Shock Brigade into Shock Brigade. With Barons on turn 3. Another Attuned Hunter. Storm Singer, interesting. I think this turn I want to negotiations. see if they have any removal. Okay, they do not. Looks like the globe is our best hit there. And actually, just passing is good because they don't have a good attack without ripping something else now. Like Sagu Wildling go grab planes and play their pack beast is probably their sequence by the looks of it. I'm okay with this too. Nice. Tapland Pass is great. It's a good draw. Let's get Dragony up in here. Those are all very much not relevant. That's going to be better to make a 3/2. Given all of their 3 toughness creatures. Okay, what is this? They are technically giving me some amount of free food here. And even if they do kill a creature later, we have the Great Arashan City to keep triggering. Now, I am giving them a bunch of life from the Storm Singer. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think this is a good attack. Let's go ahead and exhale their Storm Singer. And we still have the Arashan City. Every time we clear off their creatures, our shock brigades are better, you know? Oh, that's kind of annoying. Botanist or a hunter, yeah. Well, we're still hitting him for 3 in the air, at least. Oof, bad. Okay, pump the... Because if they want to double block this, that's too much damage. Yep. Good. Oh, I should have played out one of these lands. Not a big deal. Not even activating their Teamer Monument. I don't know if they gave up. They can't cast like a Jeskai Revelation. They could have a new way forward randomly, I guess. Anafenza. Well, that means their wildling still has to chump my Dawnbreaker. Are they just dead here still? Yeah. The Shock Brigade Menace is just way too good for them. Or, well, for us, rather. Okay, that was good. Or it looks good anyways. Well, that's not a good sign. Do you have removal? Shrink my Dawnbreaker. I love it. Shrink my Dawnbreaker to not die. That's good. So that's why they didn't activate the Monument last turn. Hey, +1 life is relevant there. But now we know that they have to chump our Dawnbreaker with the Wildling, so... Nice, alright. Alright, good start for the Mardu. 3-0 here. 4 wins before 3 losses. Yeah, good hand. So we're really going to want to hold this Exhale if possible. Because assuming I hit a 4th land, I'll be able to go Exhale for 1 mana into Sage of the Skies on turn 4. That'd be fantastic. Another Bloodfell Caves to start. Ooh, that was a sick draw. Wow, that gives us the opportunity, the potential to turn 3 Exhale with Sage. Because this enters untapped after my Plains hits, right? Yeah, that's nasty. Okay. We go for it every time here. It's not like saving Caustic Exhale is better for something else, you know? Yikes, what a turn 3. That's tough. Sure. Oh, they should not be killing the regular one, because I have the Great Arashan City. Okay, I mean, that's a good card. Doesn't really matter if they're just dead in the air next turn. That was a solid draw. There's no way for me to split it enough evenly, though, right? I guess what I could do is attack with the Strike Master as well. But if anything, I want them to kill the Nariv. So that they still take 6, I still gain 3, I keep my Vigilance creature. Okay. I was debating attacking with the Strike Master as well and pumping that, because they would have to block. But going to 23 is pretty safe here. Now the question is, what do I lose to? It's probably better to hold up the instant speed token from the Arashan City. Okay, so I assume that's GG's then. Yeah, that Strike Master for the turn 3 double Sage, kind of sick. All right, 4-0. Good, good, good. This might be the one. Oh god, I jinxed it. All right, nice hand. On the draw, but nice hand. So having a tapped red and a tapped black source is a little awkward here. On the draw, it might be better for me to lead on evolving for Swamp, right? And that way I can Caustic on our turn 2 while still playing a tap land. Yeah. Grabbing a Swamp it is. Alright, I go to 16. I'll go back up to 17 with the Windscarred. Good removal hand. Probably what we want to see versus Mardu decks. And we are going to kill off that thing. Yeah, I mean, already 6 damage from that damn effigy. Sure. Make that 8 damage. Okay, so after drawing the Pack Beast, I think the play is certainly to rally. I still have 2 removal spells in my hand, right? But both the Snare and the Pack Beast get better when I do it like this. Good draw. Nice, that's good for us. Okay. So if I go like this, they go down to 5, and I think I like that. What a swing. Sure. Effigy hit me for 2, you might as well have. And that will be all she wrote. Damn, bro. Oof. You had me in the first half, not gonna lie. I assume they were missing colors. Going 2-color and sealed is very difficult. Okay, 5-0, 5-0. We have been on the draw a lot here. This hand is really awkward. These are all 3 tapped lands at the moment. Unless I grabbed a plains off of that, but that makes no sense, of course. I think you mulligan on the draw, but you keep on the play. I guess I have a second Nariv. And I don't have black right now, so... Yeah, I'll probably regret pitching the Nariv and not the Pack Beast with that draw step, but we'll see. Is that black and blue from our opponent over there? 2. Okay, so if they just spend their time drawing cards, this is where we really are going to need to push early pressure then. A little bit unfortunate, but I think it's right to have cast out the 2/2 side of our dragon, even though it made our exhale cost 1 more. Ooh, just the naked. Okay, so they're going to take the Pack Beast. Come on, any kind of creature here that I can cast is huge. That's unfortunate. Yeah, developing on another creature that turn might have been too much, but damn. Ah, they're still just going for uber card selection. They did lose a green card earlier. This is actually still a discard too, because they went up to 9 cards. So even if they discard a creature, they're still going to have to discard something end of turn, yeah. Come on, give me a creature here. I'll take it. There's their green. Huh? Okay. We easy kill that, and then just attack all with Exhale. It's a very good draw. Actually, wait, no, that doesn't make sense. It'll only cost 2 after we get the trigger. Is there anything I can draw with 1 mana? No, so that doesn't matter. So they can't go land Death Begets. Alright. Lion Wait, get back their host. Oh. Okay. Block, take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Alright. 6-0. 6-0. 1 more, please. Just 1 more. Uh-oh. Game bugged. The game bugged. I'm probably going to want to restart before it gives me a... Alright, well, hopefully this worked out because... And I'm very, very tilted here. My computer decided to do updates in the middle of my recording. So we were 6-0. We are still 6-0. This is game 7. But the file might have been lost for the 6 games leading up to this. So I certainly hope that's not the case, but if it is, then, well, I have just wasted a lot of time. Anyways, where are we here? Turn 2 Relic. We're going to go with the turn 3 Dawnbreaker. We drew another untapped land, so I can still play Rescue Leopard next turn. But hopefully this is just a seamless transition. Hopefully I can find the file successfully or uncorrupt the file that was the 6-0, and you'll just see the 7th game attached to it. The Sid Prowler, nice. No mill. Ooh, that's a good draw. However, I think I like... I'm going to Stasis Snare that anyway, so... I think I'm going to use the Evolving Wilds first to thin out the library a small bit. Do I need to get another black source? Probably not, since I have the... Mardu Monument in my hand. Actually, I'm hoping to just draw another land next turn, because I'm going to assume they're going to play something I can rally. So, negotiations into rally would be hot. Oh, okay. Then I don't even have to worry about that. Great. Yep. I still want to cast the negotiation this turn, I'm pretty sure. This is exile, so we'll take their creature. We're at 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are in a very good position. They drew probably their best possible is going to be my guess. Wow, that is absurd. Are you kidding? What a top deck by them. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, wow, this is just insane. They had to have drawn basically perfectly here. Okay, this isn't the end of the world for us, though. We still have good position. So I'm going to need to... I guess I don't need to. I could just hard cast the rally, but I think we do want to do this. Make a 2/2, kill their dragon, attack for 2. I couldn't Nariv before activating the monument since they had the Dragon Claw Strike. Yeah, this is good for us if they're just using that now. Okay. All right, your move. That's fine. Excellent. Let's go. And that is a clean freaking 7-0. I really, really hope that I can salvage that video, because my computer freaking installed updates as we were 6-0. So there's a 7-0. That's our third attempt, and we got there with a very nice looking Mardu deck. So as always, friends, thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time. Day 2 coming up. Bye.